Hey, welcome. In the course of the years, as an entrepreneur, I've been able to build few firms and help them structure and so grow their finance and also get a story about their company and also know how to structure and frame. And most often, I've worked with millennials and I've worked with some grown-ups or some adults in the business world, and I've discovered few things in the course of the journey. Even though I've not yet been on Forbes or yet explored, or what would I say, like the Africans would say, blow, but yet I believe I've learned a few that I would love to share to everyone, so you would know the few things that I've discovered, not just basically so the word advanced word, but particularly to the third world countries. This advice is precisely or particularly for the millennials, and I want to see how these millennials, these individuals, could do something with it. And the truth be told is that if you are still in school, in college, and you want to go to business that are the third world countries, and I would advise not to quit, because we've built over the years of the stories of Mike Zuckerberg, the stories of few individuals who've scaled through in the world of business and entrepreneurship. And so we now think it as a path that we need to follow and we need to tread on. So it now becomes a path that we all need to follow. But the advice is still stick to that stuff you're doing while still in school and make the best out of it. Like, make the best out of what you were doing currently, because it's one of the mistakes I made while I was in school. So when you stick to that particular thing while still in school, you stick to it and you build the process of others. Like, let's say I want to go into photography or phone photography, I build the process over a time while I still give my 100% stick into the school. And so you find out that when you still stick, you come out, but you don't lose two things at a time, because entrepreneurship or business, it's quite not what we see in the outside world, not just what we see on Forbes. It's beyond what we see on Forbes and all the things we see outside. So you stick to that particular thing you are doing and make the best out of it before you can now decide to focus or decide to flow to the other, or try to come up and also gain relevance in the entrepreneurship world or the business world. What's my advice? My advice is just simple: stick, do not quit yet. Do not try to do too many things at a time. Focus on one, build the process of the other. So when the time is mature, when the time is right, you can now infuse all of these things together. The knowledge you've built from this other part of your college years in school, and also now the experiences you built over years. You've studied a few business and business in the same niche you want to go into, and so you discover that you've grown over time. And so when the time for you to manifest is right, you will just get up and manifest. So that's my advice for you: to not give up, just keep on the process, keep going to school, keep the college work, and keep on the activities, keep your heads focused and steady. And when you're done, you just back up with entrepreneurship, and I bet you will scale so fast. That is it.
Are you saying we should stick to the hypothesis and paperwork? Aren't there any possibilities that we can do both?
Okay, well, this is dependent on your adaptive abilities, your adaptation or adaptive abilities, and so how well can you adapt to things? How well can you combine things? How well can you marry things together? Or how can you express? Now, it's dependent also on your SWOT, like your ability to multitask. Individuals, the truth be told, that could not merge two things or merge bulky things, but if you can, don't just stick to the hypothesis, don't just stick to the paperwork. Also try as much as you can stretch, but do not lose focus on the fact that you have to first be better in this before this. Now this is the college work, this is the college work, your assignment and other stuff, and this is now where you have to now want to grow the light or the career path you want to trade. I'm not saying you should all focus on this. Keep a focus on this, which is a college, and also travel to can to do, if you can, your adaptive abilities are strong enough, you can marry both, and you could also scale from there. So you must not only just stick, like my advice is not just to stick, but totally focus and stick to this, while if you can adapt and stretch, you could also stretch and make sure you marry or become or do something both out of this. So that's just my advice for you today.
Okay.
Thank you.